Islam2 presents the After Dark Debates.
Critical discussions on contemporary issues.
Personally, I think it's a bit deeper than that. I think it is actually, as the brother says, we have Islam, which we know is what the Prophet Muhammad brought, and the tradition that he left with his companions. But then we've got Islam, as the brother says, Islam2, or Islam, not even Islam, something other than Islam, pseudo-Islam. So the majority of the Muslims have been practicing pseudo-Islam. Pseudo-Islam has been on this earth for 1,200 odd years, maybe 1,300 years. So predominantly, what you're saying they've fallen into, no, they've always been in it. As far as I'm concerned, they've always been in it. Because reality is, they've created a society. What these people have done is they've conditioned Muslims. It's impossible for somebody to have an Islam and then next minute resort directly into doing things against Islam. That has to be weaned into them. Islam was weaned out of the Muslim Ummah. Today is a proof of it. Because if the people were standing up by Islam, there wouldn't be a mother in today. They've got here through a process. They've gone through a process, a period, a long period of time, which has now produced what we have today. It didn't happen overnight. It's taken a long time. And I personally feel it's based on the fact that they've not adhered to the Qur'an. In other words, to create a society that allows class, that goes against the teaching of Islam. To create a society that allows kings, that goes against the teachings of Islam. To create a society that you're ruled by oppressors, that actually contradicts Islam. So therefore, how do you then end up within the Muslim history of centuries of tyrannical rulers, leaders, and then say that is Islam? Sorry, that is not an Islam. That is a people, an elite, the elitists of that society who then have created an Islam that allows the people to believe they're Muslim. So as long as you think you're Muslim, then I am Muslim. So you find it, and the actions contradict. Look at today, proof of it. Look at the condition of Muslims. You go to anybody and you say, hey, you practice Islam. Yeah, I practice Islam. What do you think about racism? Well, I have no problem with racism. But then you'll see everything that they do is racist. Because they start classifying each other. Yeah. Oh, he's a black Muslim. Oh, he's a Bengali Muslim. Oh, he's a this Muslim. They start classing each other. And they classify each other. And then, oh, he's a Wahhabi. Oh, he's a Salafi. Rather than Allah's classification as being a believer, disbeliever, and a hypocrite. All of a sudden, that goes out the window. And then it comes in a new classification. A new way to term people. A new way to define people. But if it ain't based in the Quran, where is it coming from? And this is the Roman Greco civilization which they've adapted in order to maintain a political elite who maintain power for centuries or even for a millennia, as long as they can. And that's what you've got today. And everybody is happy under this oppression. So to me, with the idea of them just jumping in it recently, no, they've actually based their whole Islam on it. They've based the whole of their teaching of the deen on it. And all you find it's just a contradiction of Islam.